Hello everyone, and welcome back for the final war of Season 24. Today we're up against 5469. We did face these guys earlier in the season, and it looks like we have a rematch. I'm on my usual past 7-5 again. I did speed up a good portion of the fights as they were pretty uneventful and just filler for the main events. I did take one mini-boss this war, and I did end up taking the final boss, but that will come a little later. Anyways, first up I have this blade on the kinetic transference. Standard fight, didn't make any mistakes this time, and he goes down in 43 hits. Next up I have this Professor X on the Matador node. It's not a big deal. Pretty much just gonna bait out his specials to get myself to an SB3, get him down to 5%, and throw my special 3. Just to build Gilly up for a later fight. The only thing to watch out in this fight is his falter mechanic. But as long as you can parry and then attack him, it's not a big deal. Go, throw my SB3, and he goes down. Moving on to section 2, I do boost pretty heavily for this section. I am saving my biggest boosts for the boss. I think I only have one of the attack and one of the health. And of course I do throw on tech boosts as well, because I'm going to be using Warlock for these next two fights. I do put on a special 3 defense boost as well. First up I have this Hulk Ragnarok. Not a big deal really, just have to watch out for the smash mechanic. He will trigger face me, which kinda stops your damage a bit, but it also doesn't really do that much. He can't heal back up because of Warlock's infection, so it's really not a big deal. This fight does take a little bit longer because I don't intercept at all to trigger the Fury buff from the node, but whatever. Pretty simple fight. And then moving along I have the I-Bomb on the usual node 37 with redoubled determination, and this guy's not going to be running willpower, which I've done the fight in the past, but you're going to notice I don't go for the backdraft intercept off the start, and then I eat a special 1 to the face. I try to intercept with the special 1 to get the Fury, but that didn't work. So now I'm in the corner, he throws his SB2, and then I go to try and intercept, and I die. So, first time all season I've died to this fight. First time ever since I've started taking that fight that I've died to it. A little embarrassing. I ended up having to use units to heal myself up, just to conserve items in case I need them later. But here's where fights become normal speed again. So there we go, I go 3 hits, backdraft, intercept, and at this point the fight's pretty much over. He does throw an SB1, but that's whatever. Here he throws an SB2 into my block. Again, whatever. Back off. And just gonna intercept him right here. Go in, throw my SP3. It's gonna do a good chunk of damage because I have the protection off. And I'm gonna get a bit of power back. Now I'm just waiting out his power. And gonna throw my SP2 in a moment, and that'll kill him. So that's pretty much how the fight should have gone the first time, but I struggled to get the intercept off and couldn't control his power, so whatever, it happens. Moving on to Mini Boss Island, I am going to throw on the big health boost for this one. I was really nervous about taking a Paco. I thought about throwing on a small attack boost, but decided against it because it is rage and I don't want to trigger that, because a Paco, his specials hit for hard enough as it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna bait his SP1s this fight. I can fully dex the SP2, but lately it's been super bugged and you randomly throw yourself at him when he throws the SP2, so I didn't want to risk it in this war. Was really close at this point. We were only up by 1 or 2 attacker kills. So I'm just going to block the first 2 hits of the special 1 beams and dex out of the third one. I know I can punish the special after that. I'm not going to throw any specials this fight, except for once he gets down to 1%, I'll throw my SP3 just to keep the combo, just in case I need her for the last fight. But yeah, I was surprised at how little damage I took this fight. I was really expecting to take a lot more block damage, but really wasn't that bad. There's a couple more combos and he should go down. Go, throw my SP3. And he's done. Now moving up to the boss here, someone did place a white mags pre-fight for me, just to give me a little boost of damage. I am using Falcon, who is a hero, but not going to do anything for me. Anyways, I was really nervous for this fight. It was a really close war. I think we were only up by 2 defender kills at this point. So I was pretty much boosted as heavily as I could. And go in here and, like my thing fight last war, just gonna get my lock on going and do as much damage as I can until my lock on fades, and then get him to 15 charges, beta special, lock on again, rinse, repeat. And you'll notice for like the first, I don't know, 50 to 75% of this fight, it goes super smoothly. Here I put the lock on with 3 stacks, which, I mean, it's just 3 stacks, it's not a big deal. You'll notice I'm getting off a lot of really nice intercepts in this fight. I was trying to play as aggressively as possible. I wasn't really sure how long this fight was going to take, and I just wanted to minimize as much block damage as I could. So here I'm going to get a lock on, go in for a 5-hit combo, throw my SP2. It does pretty good damage. It was almost 19k. There I bait out a special. Here he just willy-nilly throws a special, so ended up blocking the first hit. And then here I thought I was going to get to an SP2, but didn't quite get there. Now I'm just trying to get him up to 15 charges. Here he throws it with 14, so I get backed into the corner and get hit twice. Here I'm just trying to push him back a bit. Then I eat the special 1 to the face. I quickly throw my SP2 just to get a little space. Then he throws his SP1. I thought I had enough space on that one, but I ended up blocking the last hit of the special to get my lock on going. I tried to get off a really risky intercept there with him having a bar of power, which was really stupid on my part. Could have easily cost me the fight. Here I'm just trying to push him to 15 stacks before he throws his special. Finally get him to throw it. I get my lock on and he throws a heavy, which was lucky on my part. Here I get him to throw the SP1, go in, backdraft, intercept, get him to throw another special. Here I go in, throw my SP1 just to get off a bit of damage. Here I'm hitting in his block to build up space. And I thought this SP1 was going to kill him, but not quite. A couple hits into his block, he throws the special. One more hit and he goes down. That does it for my contribution to this war, ending on a high note even though the fight was super sloppy. But anyways, we did end up winning this war. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.